and welcome. I've been up here visiting Ernest and Rose for a while, and Ernest has been reading me some interesting articles from the paper, and Rose is determined to teach me how to knit. I did learn to crochet back in my younger days, but I never got into knitting. She's very determined that she's going to teach me, and she is a very good knitter. I mean, just look at the swath that she's got going there. Pretty colors too. But anyway, I guess I should get started and go down the hill here, walk down the path, and start on a little bit of gameplay. But anyway, I hope everyone is doing well this morning. And well, it's morning here in the US, and whatever it is in your time in the world, morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, I hope you're all doing well. And we'll get on with some gameplay here, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, and my bees. It wasn't working earlier, that's why I have 3. It only when I stopped playing for the night last night and I come back on this morning, only 3 beehives are working, and that's what I've been complaining about recently. Is I go off the game and sometimes it stops working. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's just me or if it happens to others. Yeah, we have enough rice now. The never-ending rice battle, usually. Oh, get some apples. I thought I just, wait a minute. Didn't I just get, no, I guess I got peaches. I'm not awake yet, I'm sorry. To be honest with you, I don't know if YouTubers usually honestly are, but I started this video like 4 times and I just kept drawing blanks. So please forgive me if I do if I start doing that here. I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. Hopefully I'll get through it. But I appreciate you watching. Cherry juice. It's always good for making jelly beans and things like that. The same with jams. Quite a bit of juices, but it never hurts to have too many, because you never know when you're going to get a boat order, which usually takes a lot, or you know, if you need them for your neighborhood or for your town. Okay, we'll put some sugar on. Let's see what we need. I'm doing pretty good on that, so just make a variety just to keep things going. Again, you never know if you might get a boat. It usually requires quite a bit, or I could help my neighbors with their boat if they may have some kind of sugars or something like that. I think there's a crop event coming up soon, and personally I don't care for those much. It seems I know it's good for people that really need a lot of crops, and that's okay, but for me it just tends to fill up the newspaper when I might be looking for other things. And yeah, you can find just about everything, but it's hard for me to grow crops when that happens and sell them. Okay, let's see. Quite a bit of most of the things I need. I'll put some more pumpkins in there. Feed my animals, pets, of course, as usual. Oh, I see we have a package. I'm assuming that package is from the event we had, the help event. So I guess we shall open it and see. Oh, no, Heyday cake. Heyday is turning 7. We are so excited to celebrate this moment with all of you, and every birthday needs a present. Here is the exclusive cake decoration that you voted on. Thank you for playing for all these years. Best regards, Heyday team. Wait a minute. I just got the peacock cake yesterday. This is like deja vu. I was expecting the event yesterday, thinking it was over, but it still had a few hours. And it's kind of funny, the same thing happens again. But, well, that's great. That's great. But speaking of events, the new event is the puzzle boat season. And that's great. You know, that's really great. I remember when I was still collecting puzzle pieces, excuse me, for my sanctuary animals. I thought the puzzle boat was great. But now that I've collected all of my sanctuary animals, I really wish that Heyday would make something for us that all that have completed our sanctuaries, and maybe perhaps give us scrolls or something instead. But instead we're left out for that, you know, for that week or that duration of the puzzle boat, 22 hours now, so I guess it was like 2 days. So, but anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. But I am glad for the people that still need puzzle pieces. I'm glad that they have events like this. So I hope you're able to all collect your puzzle pieces and help you further your sanctuary animals. Getting down there on feed. I don't like to be this slow. I try to keep like at least a double supply, but I kind of ran out of time last night, so I have to work on that. See what we need. This is usually my cotton spot, and yes, I'll put some cotton there, although I do have some over here. Should have collected that first, but we'll see. Yeah, I still need more. And no wonder I was so low on pineapples. I had planted some. I'll go ahead and fill that one up. Let's see what we need. Well, I usually try to keep around 300 tomatoes, but sometimes I'll plant a little more, especially if I have a lot of the other crops I need. Otherwise, I'll use the space for something else. Feed my cows. Now they have plenty of feed, but that doesn't take long to go down, actually. I'll have like 100 and something, feed them twice, and it's down fairly low. So I can never really keep up on cow and chicken feed that well. Let's see, I have those. On one of those. Fruity de Marie pizzas. Out of lobster I could get some, but let's see, how are we on pizzas? Yeah, I can use some pizzas. Nope, out of pumpkins. Out of fish. Oh, got some feta pies in there. Gosh, I'm out of quite a few things. I'll just come back later when I get the things I need. Okay, I know what I was going to bring up. Part of the concept of this video was going to be, well, I was telling everyone in my last video how I'd gotten a new female parakeet, and I'd been calling her Birdie. And I've still been calling her Birdie, but I've been really busy. But I've had a lot of requests to have a name that bird contest, so to speak. And I thought, that's a very good idea. And so I had been thinking that what I would like to do is have everyone leave a name that well, first let me describe her. She's a blue and white parakeet, and has the normal, if you're familiar with parakeets, has, some of the gray markings on her wings, but she's basically blue, medium blue and white. I wish I had a webcam set up where I could show you an actual video or picture of her, but that's later in coming. I also have a computer coming, thank goodness, so I'll be able to do more things and hopefully get to live streaming soon. But anyway, back to the contest, so to speak. There's basically no prizes. The prize would be that if you chose the name that I decided on, if you leave that name in the comment sections, and I hope a lot of people will try and put the names that they like if they go down to the bottom in the comment section. And also hope you would please like and subscribe to my videos. I could definitely use the viewers and the subscribers, and I would really appreciate that very much. And don't forget to tap the bell notification. But as for the name the parakeet contest, just please leave a name that you think might fit a blue and white parakeet, and leave it in the comment box, and we'll go for the end of July, which is about a month, and I'll take all the names and I'll go through them carefully and decide which name fits her the best. And I guess the prize for that person would, to the winner, would be that I chose the name, if that makes sense. So yes, I would really appreciate that. And yeah, Birdie's a kind of a cute name, but I would really prefer something different, something more fitting than just a birdie for a bird. So yes, I would appreciate if you would do that. And then, like I said, just write the name, your choice of a name for a female parakeet, blue and white, and write it in the comments below. And at the end of July, I'll make a video beforehand to let you know when I will put the video out, which, like I said, will be around the end of July that the video will come out for the name of the bird. But I'll let you know in advance. So I would please appreciate if you would like to do that. And so thank you. Okay, let's see here how many gift cards I have. 12. Sure, can't get anything yet. Well, no, I don't need TNT. Well, I'm kind of getting lower on axes because I've been growing so many blackberries. But that's okay. I don't think we'll spend the 5 on 2 axes, possibly 2 axes. I might not even get those, so I'll save them up. I'll save up my gift cards and try to get something. What was coming up? What actually? The normal. The last one I tried was for a tractor, but of course, I've only won one tractor. I bought my first tractor, and then, wouldn't you know, about 2 weeks later, I get another tractor that I win, and I'm like, oh man, I spent 750,000 coins on a tractor, and then I get a second one that, I didn't really need a second one, and then I get that one for free. But I haven't got one since, so you know, I I guess I shouldn't complain. At least I got one free. So we'll spin the wheel, see what we get here. Hmm. Yeah, that can always come in handy, but I don't believe I'll spin again. I don't see anything worth spinning for in this one. I have plenty of boosters that I'm not really even using. I've been so busy I haven't even used Tom this week, which which is okay. I got back in the habit of using him again at least once a week when for gosh a couple years I've rarely used him at all. But it helps. It helps when there's I guess there's been all these newer events going on, and so I've been using them to fill up my reserves on things I've been low on. Let's see what my boat is. So yeah, I think I could do these. I think I have more lobsters ready, so I could make more of the skewers, and I could plant more grapes. Now that the help task is over, when the help task event was going on, I was trying to purposely bread. I'm always making bread, so that's good. I think I could do all those too. That will be good. But when the help event, was going on, I was purposely, even though I could fill the orders, I was trying to give people some help to do so they can get their points. And as far as the valley goes, I haven't really had much time. I was pretty busy last week, and so I wasn't able to spend a lot of time on it. But I did end up with 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 what was it? One bolt, one saw, and a whole bunch of tokens that went to waste because I didn't have enough of the blue ones to even spend, use to spend with the pink and the green ones. So, I lost out on a bunch of tokens, but it's going to be a learning experience. I'm sure everyone is pretty much finding that out. See if there's anything in the paper. Fish. Oh, wow, I'm actually getting them. I'll take those. Save me some saws. Let's see, is there anything else? I don't need the tomatoes. You can take those. I'll save the... I'm just so used to grabbing things like that, and I need to pace myself because I don't always need the things that I usually have them. Now, things like bacon, I could usually use. Oh, I do need... That's one of the reasons I went to the paper, was for pumpkins. So, but there hasn't been a lot of cheap corn in the paper. I think Heyday was able to get to a lot of those bots, and I noticed it happened around the time, whoa, look at this, around the time the update came. Whoa, keep it going, Nina's Farm. Thank you. I'll take the hats too. That's great. Thank you, Nina. I don't know you, but I thank you. Gosh, boy, a lot of pumpkins. I don't need that many. I think I'll be fine with that. Yeah, sometimes I can get on the paper and there's nothing for days and days and days. And then other times I'll go and it's like jackpot after jackpot. One time it was for several days straight, and I thought I was in dreamland. I kept filling up my barn, filling it up with great things, and I just ended up selling a lot of it because, I just never seen anything like that before. And I kept telling my hood members, and they were like, you know, you should be recording that. And I said, I know, but I'm afraid if I do, it'll stop. So I didn't record that, but that would have been something to have videoed that. I wish I had it, but like I said, I was afraid I would jinx myself, so I didn't. Okay, I think there's enough there. But yeah, it was back to the bots. I think Heyday did clear out a lot of bots, and um, that, you know, that's a good thing. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind not buying the corn and selling it. And besides, I'm probably going to be fairly busy learning the valley when the new season opens again, which I don't think anybody's really sure when that's going to happen, but it should be soon. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll be glad when I can find more time to donate to learning about it. But as I said, I did do a little bit of it and work with my hood on it, and we did try to work together a little bit, and it turned out really, really well as far as what we were able to learn together, or we were trying to learn together, I should say, and it was okay. But we'll go from there next time. I know a lot of people are frustrated, and that's understandable. It is like a board game, and anytime you're trying to learn a new game, you know, you tend to get frustrated. So, you know, I would just recommend everyone have a little patience and keep trying. And if it's for you, you'll continue. If it's not, then you don't have to. I know the one thing that I think Heyday could maybe change, something that I found that was a little bit irritating to me, is when you get enough gas or enough points to get gas, this flashing sign keeps coming up on your screen saying gas available or something to that, something similar to that, and it keeps flashing, flashing, flashing. I wish they would stop that, because sometimes I'm not ready to go collect my gas, but it's almost like they're forcing you to. And so if someone didn't really want to play the game, that might be an issue for them. So that's the reason I'm bringing that up, is because, you know, if somebody decided, no, I don't want to play the game, or I don't want to play it right now, but yet they're doing things that are giving them sun points, then that could be an issue. So Heyday, that's just something to think about. Okay, let me go to my fishing area, and of course, always collecting or always making lures. I am at the 200 mark, but I'll still make a few more, or 200, 100. I try to keep 100 lures made for my fishing task, so that way I can do 3 or 4 if they become available. And I don't mind doing fishing tasks at all. And we put some more. Oh no, wouldn't you know, I didn't make enough, so I'm not going to put some more of those nets, but I will collect them, so these will be getting ready. I always try to keep enough in advance, but you know, sometimes it doesn't happen. But I will put the duck traps down. Yeah, I just don't. I mean, I could put the 3 down, but I just prefer to wait. And we still have enough time that I could put the nets down, because the derby's still going on, and I don't like to put them on too close to derby time, because I like to have the spots empty and available for the derby fishing task. But we still have over a day to go, so I'm okay. Okay, let's see. I think it's a little bit too late to make too many nets, especially since I already got those um, lobster traps going. So I'll just fill up with some more uh, of the duck things. Okay, so let's see. Well, I guess I should put some more cotton fabric on so I can make my dresses, chaps, hats, and the things that I need to keep making them to sell and use for my hood and my town and my boats and anything and everything. Okay, I have 12 of those, 13 black hats. Oh, I could use pillows, more pillows. I have 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. And make another dress. Keep those going. And then probably next time I'll make some more hats of the purple hat, the sun hats and the top hats. But if I had more wool, which sometimes I have a lot of wool, I would be making the cloth hats to sell or use. And I will keep the wheat going. Luckily, I think I have enough wheat bundles to go through at least another round, maybe 2. Otherwise, I would be frustrated because I still need to make animal feed a little bit longer, and I'll start making the pig feed and the sheep feed and the other. I usually use this side for chicken feed and goat feed, and this side for cow feed and sheep feed, and then use a variety for the goat depending on what I have the most of. That's definitely not mandatory. It's not mandatory. That's just the way I prefer to do it. So it just helps me to keep on track better, I guess. And we'll go to the train. Thank you, Amby. And we'll collect this way since we're not near the Derby yet, at which time the day before, which would be tomorrow. Well, no, tomorrow's the break. The day before the Derby starts, I would start stacking my town, as I showed in my last video, how to do that. And collect all these nice prizes. Usually I say never give me any more. Well, not never give me any more, but please don't give me a lot of axes. But now I'm like, please give me some more axes. Let's see if we got it. Those my animals, my sanctuary. Yes, I should have enough feed for now, and probably another round or so. Probably maybe close to 2, but I'll have them by then. These guys go walking a little bit, and then I'll start serving or placing my people, town people, in their buildings. And away we go. And I have my own order that I place people in. Certain orders, like I try to fill the bed and breakfast, and then I'll do things like the diner, then the spa, then the cinema. I don't know, just through years of playing, I've just come up with my own way of doing things, and it usually tends to work out. The one that I dislike the most for some reason is the store. Actually, the store is the worst. It seems like they give you, it's the shortest time, but they give you the hardest things to fill. And then my second least favorite is the cinema, because they just ask for candy and too much of the things that are hard to make. And probably my favorite is the diner. They just seem to ask for things that I usually have. And I also usually have a lot of jewelry on hand and pillows and blankets, and so I don't mind the gift shop either. But yeah, the store and the cinema are probably my two least favorites. And I can do it this way. See if I have what it takes. I'll ask for help on that one. But now that I made a little bit of cheese, I can go back. That's sometimes what I use Tom for, is I'm going to ask for help on that. I ask for help on Tom not to get the major items, which I know is a good thing to do, but a lot of times I'll just have him get goat cheese or cheese, and then I make the items myself. It's a cheaper way to use Tom instead of, oh gosh, it's asking for all of my lobster. I don't like that, but well. Yeah, gosh, so much lobster. I know I lost track of what I was saying. Oh, Tom. Yeah, it's a way to save coins on, or, spending coins on Tom for the expensive things. Yes, you still get things cheaper, and you can sell them in your shop and make money, and that's good. That's a good thing to do. But for me, I find that I'd rather make the items myself, because I could buy, say, 9 jelly beans, but I can, well, maybe that's not a good example. I could buy, well, something that takes goat cheese, and I might need 2 or 3 things at the same time. Well, I could put on 2 or 3 of something that takes goat cheese, 2 or 3 of something else that takes goat cheese, and 1 or 2 of something else, and I use up the 9 cheese, but I've got different products going, and so they'll be ready, rather than waiting 2 hours for Tom to get 9 of these and 9 of those, and then 2 hours later 9 of those, if that makes sense. So everyone has their own strategy, but and I don't always do that. I mean, sometimes if I need the item right away, I will buy, the whole item already made. But if I need a variety of things, sometimes I'll just get the goat cheese, and occasionally the cheese, but regular cheese. But I just find that's, for me, a good thing. But anyway, okay, let's see where we're at here. Make some more wheat. And again, I would like to remind you about the Name That Bird contest. And that's to write the name that you would think would suit a blue and white female parakeet, and put the name that you think would suit her down in the comments below. And at the end of July, I will make a video telling you when to expect the video naming the name of the bird, the bird's name that I chose, and who the winner is. And that's, how that contest will work. And I would appreciate if you would like to join in. I think that'll be fun. I'd had several requests to do that, and I think it would be a pretty fun thing to do. And besides, she needs to be called something else besides Birdie. I really believe that. Oops. No, that wasn't it. I don't think. Was it? I get lost sometimes. I got plenty of those. I think it was the, well, oh well. I could use them no matter what. I could use them. Whether it's what I intended to put in there or not, I could still use them. Sometimes I just keep filling things up. Not that I need them right now, but the extras can't hurt. Again, for my town, to sell, for my hood members, all those kind of things. Well, make another one. Okay. Well, that thing is pretty much going. So I think I might just end this video here. And again, if you'd like to name that bird, please leave the name of the bird in the comments below. And please, if you would, please like and subscribe to my videos, and don't forget to tap that bell notification, and I would be ever so grateful. And I thank you very much for watching my video, and I guess I'll go back and visit Ernest and Rose for a while. And again, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, good evening, good night, wherever you are in your part of the world. Bye-bye.